guys, so I got my truck all wiped down with some goof off just to clean all the waxes and everything off of the truck. I've got my decal here placed how I want it, and then I've got, I think it's cutting off back here, but I've got the gunlandscaping.com on the back too. So I've got this all prepped and I placed it, you know, quite a few different times just to make sure it's lined up properly. What was kind of messing with me is usually I go by the door seams, but I don't know if you can tell from the camera angle, but this is not exactly straight. This door seam kind of curves, it's kind of concave, so I wanted to make sure I had these gaps perfectly straight up and down. That works with my logo, and that's what I've done in the past. I've got a link to when I did this on my other truck last year. It was about the same time, and I'm going to link it right up here. So that'll be a lot more in-depth video of how to actually put these logos on your truck. Real simple. Just once you know how to do it, you can do it. You can do it on anything in your trailers and everything too. It's super easy. So, and then here's a link to another video showing how to debadge your truck, is what it's called. And I had to take off, there was a 2500 emblem on here, individual letters, and I had to take those off. Where they at? So this is what they were here, and showing you how to remove those in order to prep for this part of it. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick time lapse here of me putting this on here. This side should be a lot easier than the other side. The other side I actually had to cut around this handle because the way the logo was sitting, it was actually reversed. So that was pretty tricky, and that was a first for me, having to cut around the handle. It turned out pretty good. Here's a picture of the other side here that I took earlier today. And I'm just going to do a time lapse here of me putting this on here. But just real quick, I mean, what I use, I need to show you guys what I use for my cutter, my vinyl cutter. I've got the heat press too to do t-shirts. I don't even do that though. I found out that I can get it done cheaper than my time it takes to actually make up a bunch of t-shirts and stuff for the guys. I'll do things like this hoodie here, random things, but when I'm doing a whole slew of uniforms and all that, I don't even mess with it. It's cheaper for me to have it done from somebody else. So my dad's saying is actually, why have it done for 10 when you could make it for 15, right? So I don't know, take that for what it's worth. I think it's funny, and most of the time that's the case nowadays. Is most of the time you can have stuff done cheaper by somebody else that can mass produce it a lot easier than you can yourself on some things. Things like this, I'm saving quite a bit of money by doing it myself, and I enjoy the heck out of doing it. If I had a side hustle, you know, I was kind of contemplating doing this for a little side hustle gig a while back, and I've never really taking the time to fully commit to it, nor do I have the time with everything else going on now. So I'm going to show you just how easy this is to do yourself. The vinyl cutter, I'll tell you what, I'll do a link to that in the description below so you guys can see. I think it was a couple $100, so I paid for that. It's a US cutter brand, and that's pretty much your biggest tool. And then you're just going to need some of this masking tape, and all that is, here's a little piece here. So when you get this cut out on your, it'll be on this backing paper, and then you're going to want to get some of this masking tape here, this roll, and I'll leave a link to this too. This is what I found it works best for me because it's not too tacky, where it peels off from the letters real easy, and it's nice and clear, as you can see there. It really works well for a rookie like me. So super easy to do this, guys, yourself. If you're getting new trucks all the time or whatever, you know, I've got an enclosed trailer I did as well. And then on my other truck, I'm actually going to be adding the Gun Landscaping, the website on there as well. So real easy gig to do. If you guys want to know more and you have questions or whatever, reach out to me on Instagram, DM me on there, whatever, and I can answer any questions. And also, if you want me to print out some of these logos, you know, I'll do some for you guys. You know, I'm not going to market this. I don't have that much time, but I'm happy to do some for anybody that wants them printed out real quick. And hopefully I can be just as competitive with that as some of these other guys you can get it from. So there you go. Let's get into it. Let's just do a time lapse and to show you how easy this is to do. If you want a more in-depth video on how this is done, check out the link. I'll leave it in the description. Me doing this truck, or not this truck, my other truck last year. So here we go. Let's get into it. Let's get it done. So there you go, guys. Just that easy. I mean, I think it turned out pretty good, don't you? And really just that simple. You just got to take your time and not get in a hurry, and it'll turn out great. So this all looks really good. If you ever get any parts that you know, maybe wrinkle on you or bubble a little bit, just take your heat gun and heat them just a little bit. You don't want to melt that vinyl, but typically you won't have to do that, especially with this vinyl. This has got an air release in it, so helps out a little bit better. So I'm going to do the back one now, and we'll call it a wrap. No pun intended. But like I said, description below for the other video that I get a little bit more in depth here. But just wanted to show you real quick how easy that you guys can do it too, and save yourself some bucks. I mean, to wrap this truck now, I've had this material, but I bought it when I bought the material for the other truck. So I forget how many feet that roll was. I'll leave links in the description below to all this stuff. But to buy this stuff's not that much. You know, if you've got the vinyl printer already, or if maybe you're thinking about buying that too, it's really a pretty good purchase that you can use for years to come, and makes it really simple. Saves yourself quite a few bucks, because if you were to have this professionally done, probably be for something like this, I don't know, I'm guessing probably around $800, $900, maybe $1,000 for a full truck wrap. I know that I've had these trucks priced out to do like a full wrap completely, and it was like $3,500 or something. So save yourself a few dollars and just do it yourself if you got the time. So get her done. Till next time, guys, take care of the things that take care of you. Later.